Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm here with my winter journal, my TN, and this is what I've been making, and it got really fat, so I split it into two. This one isn't split yet, but it hasn't got everything in it that this one's got. So so I've been making it in here so that I know for filming. So I may well end up with four journals out of this. You can see that it will get fat. So what we're doing today is covered paper clips. So I've got these pockets made out of the paper bags, and I just popped in one of the journaling cards from the kit in there. Other things will fit in there, and I may well put other things in. And I always think, oh, they could fall out, so a little covered paper clip, which is one of the reasons why I reinforced the end, and then that pop in there, and it does two things. It makes it look pretty and it holds it in. And if we flip to the other side, I've made each paper clip ever so slightly different. So I'm just going to show you the different ways of, well, there are many different ways of doing a covered paper clip. I'm just going to show you the ways that I've done it for this journal. I might not do that one. I'm changed my mind, as you do. So I've got these printed elements from the kit. One of the simple ones was this. So I can show you quickly that one, really simple. So in the kit you get some ticket strips. I'm not cutting that one up because I am going to use it for something else in its entirety. So this one was really simple. So that's my ticket. I have inked around it, just fold it in half, and then I'll use this. So a little scrap of paper like this. So this is the 120 GSM. So I'm going to put this there where that corner is, and I'm going to just cut this strip up, sort of eyeballing it to be level there, because you want to not see it out the side, and obviously it's a bit too long, so we need to trim it down like so. And there we go, so that can be in there and not seen. Okay, I'm going to pop that there so that this ticket doesn't get lost on my desk. And then we need a paper clip. So let's get a paper clip, which I happen to have just here. It's not always the case with me being that organised. So this is my challenge this week over on Junk Journaling for Everyone. So you just pop your paper clip there, over there, and then you need to secure it. So I've been using, I've done it in the past where I've used double-sided tape, and then you need lots of it, and then I thought, I just want one strip, really, just the one strip. I'm going to use my thicker one actually for this, because it's, the other ones are sort of that wide, but this one isn't. So I'm just going to cut this. So this is brown paper packaging tape, and I'm just going to, because it covers the whole lot, so I'm just going to put that down. You just want something to hold it in place. I will trim it off a little bit. It's not gone on straight actually. So that's going to go over the side. So we'll trim off there, and then we'll trim off the end. So that should hold that in place quite nicely. I'll use the back end of my pokey tool there to give it a good burnish. And this is the same principle for whatever the outer of your covered paper clip is. So get rid of those bits and then do the same on the other side. Oh, I didn't get rid of that very well, did I? It's because it's sticky. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Yeah, so our challenge for December is winter. So, which was perfect because I'm making this winter journal. So it's like, oh great, I'll just do little elements. So I've been filming this all the way through November to then be published in December. And so we might be a little bit out of sync as to where this might go. But no matter. So that's that. And I might just pull my paper clip open ever so slightly so that it's easier for popping on and off. So now I have. Now I'm just going to put glue all the way around this bit. To then glue on to one side of this. Give it a good press down so it's stuck. This does take a few minutes to dry, this colour. So I'm just going to, where's my bone folder? I'm just going to go in there, press up the sides a bit. So you want a nice strong glue for this. There we go. So that's that. And then we'll put it on this top bit. And then push that down to glue on the other side. And I'm just going to come in with my bone folder, slip it under there so that I can, wanted to stick that down and I moved it. That wasn't very good, Jez. So you can get glues. I think art glitter glue does stick quite quickly. That might have been a better glue to use. So this side I'm sticking down. Tombow, that glues quite quickly. Could have used that, but I didn't. Just use what glue you want and you're happy with. And that is it. That is my auto paper clip. Really quick and easy, this one. Pop in on there. So my other one, as I using the elements from this kit, there was a nice little tag. Let's find it. Not that, not that, not that. There. This little tag here, I did do a little bit of ink in. So I'm just folding it in half, like so, round these corners. Might use a bigger one actually. And it is the same principle of having a bit of paper. So this can be a bit bigger, this one. So I'm going to slice it down there. So we've got a much bigger bit of paper there that's going to stick on, but obviously we want it to not show on this side. So what I did was I got a pencil and I sort of drew round where that was, so that on this side I'm going to cut inside those marks. So that when that is glued down, you won't see those edges. And it doesn't matter about that because that's going to be on the other side. But I do want to make sure that that's covered up a bit. Not that you're going to see much of that at all, but just want that doing. So I'm going to attach the paper clip in the same way that I attached the other. This one I can use this parcel tape because it's thicker, so that's much easier to just cut off a strip of this and stick it on there. Give it a good rub. I realised when I was doing this that I want some more paper clips that are a bit longer than this. And I do intend to pop into town today. I want to upgrade my phone. I've had it 2.5 years. I've been waiting for some good Black Friday deals, and I was waiting for a new release of an iPhone so I can get the previous one cheaper. And I want one with a bigger screen, so I might not need my glasses so much. That's my ideas. Okay, so then we're going to glue this to here in exactly the same way. So I'm going to speed that bit up because you've seen me do it before. So that's it done. I did decide in the end to trim that bit off because I thought if you take it out, I didn't want to see it. So yeah, that's why I did that. I'm not sure if I inked around all these edges. I don't think I did. And that is really all I did, except I find because I've got problems with my hands and my fingers, stick that back on, I find that these are quite hard to take off, so I thought let's give them a handle. So just using my whale tail punch, as people call them. They're actually called rounded tab punch, but I think because this is a whale tail style punch, that's what these were called. I think that's where it's got its name, and also it looks a little bit like a whale's tail at the end. I think that's where it gets its name from. So just inking. So it's good use of all the scraps of the pages when you cut them down to make these. There we go. Notice I can't find anything the way I just lobbed that. And then just going to glue it in place, and that just gives it a little bit of a handle. And I'm not decorating this one any further because, like the ticket, I don't think it needs it. But the next ones I will be doing a little bit of decorating on. So I'll pull that for the middle. Give it a good push down, and there, it's quite cute that. And then that goes round there. Push it down, and then I can pull it off easily. That's so much easier for pulling off. So that was that style. So I need two more. So the other style was, I took one of the little journaling tags that will probably pop in the pocket. That's what I did with most of these. I just pop that in, little card for journaling on, pop it in the bag, put that on there. It's not going to fall out. And then you might pop other things. The person who gets this journal might then pop other things in there, like tickets, memorabilia, whatever. It's a nice place to have it, and then it's nice and secure. But the other thing I did was I used one of these for, excuse me leaning, make a tag, make a covered doodah. So I used this wonderful favourite punch. So did that with it, and then we'll give it an ink. I think we need some more ink. There we go. Not going to see that side, so I don't know why I'm bothering with that. Those could get saved for photo corners. I think my entire house is going to be filled with those. And then I just folded it in half. And that's going to be another one. So just need another bit of paper folded over for this section. There it is. Take that off, put that up there. Right, so it's that way, Burke. So I might just cut this in half, and then I've got it for the next one as well. That'll probably be long enough. No, it won't, Jez. No, it won't. Stop being stingy. So, we've got there. It is a bit longer than I need. So, we'll go there. So, that's going to go over like so. I'm going to do the next bit speeded up because you have seen me do this now twice, once in real time, once speeded up. So there we are, that's that. And I didn't decorate any further. You can, but on this one I didn't. The next one I do, I will decorate a bit on that one. So let's find, I'm careful not to show you too much because I don't know where we are with the videoing. So that slips on again on there quite nicely. Got a little library card there already that can go in there. So now we're going to do the last one. That will stiffen up a bit when it dries. So the last one I used a tag. So I used one of the tags from the kit, and I did decorate it because it's got this. I used a bigger one than this, but I'm going to do it slightly smaller. Exactly the same that I've done before. I did put one of these on, so I'm going to get that far with it. To where we're at the decorating stage. The other way I did with these little tags was I took two tags that were the same size, not that it matters because one's on one side, one's on the other, and I sort of joined them together with one of these. I put the paperclip bit on this section, so imagine that's where the paperclip was, glued it to that, glued that on top, and then put one of these on like so. I'll show you it in the book. There. So they're just two little tags, and then I just had it so that it popped on that way. Once keen on that one. So I've done the ticket one for this. Right, so I am going to get this to the stage of ready for a little bit of decorating. Oh, and I've just realised these are the ones that came in the kit. I'm wondering if for this one I might put, no, I prefer the look of that. I'm going to get this ready. I won't time lapse it, I'll just get it ready. So that's that done. So we just need to do a bit of decorating. So I've got all the little elements from the kit. I've got some little tickets and I've got some music paper, which, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to use. So I'm just going to rip a bit of this off. That was a bit too big, Jess. So I just basically want to cover that bit. There, where you would punch it out if it was a tag. So I have that. Some of these are quite big. Oh, I don't like that circle. That's quite cool. Let's have a little ticket. Clusters, rule of 3. Rule of 3 applies. Oh, that's quite good colour, isn't it? Although the way I've shoved it in, you can't see. How about that? How's about that? And then I can still see. Yeah, that's quite cool. That's quite cool. We'll do that. Oh, that's not a ticket, Jess. There we go. These are tiny. Oh, what about making a littler one? Actually, yeah, we'll do that. So, just need to, I think I inked all of these. Certainly looks a bit inked. And then need to ink this ticket. And that will be all of my versions of the hidden paperclip. So it's been really lovely watching everybody join in the challenges. So I do hope you'll have a go at this. Do them your way. You might come up with a different way. That would be cool. We're all learning. We never finish learning, do we? Every day's a school day. There we go. That's that. Reaching for where that can now pop in. Pop in there. So that's one version. That's one version. So that makes 2. Did quick little one there with the ticket, and then that one was our folded tag. So hope those were useful to watch, and I'd love to see what you make. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with another project in this series. Yeah, so see you all again soon. Bye for now.